America's Homeless Vets, we got the CEO, Randall Britt, here. Randall, thanks for coming on this show. Thanks for doing this hard work that you're doing for people who have protected and protecting our country. So welcome in. It's great to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's dive right in. You want to first, I guess, get us started with a little bit of a lesson about what this is, what you do. You founded it. You started it. Tell us a little bit about it.
So here I am. I'm retired about 15 years ago, actually. I started a little bit before that, but with nothing to do. And coming from a military background and a family, I spent the first 20 years of my life on an Air Force base here, there, everywhere. Mm-hmm. From there, I went into, the private world, if you will, and I worked for myself. And then when I retired, I still had that connection, if you will, to military. Watching things on TV and surprise visits and Iraq and all of that, I got my own little dose of PTSD. Been able to go back into my childhood, think about the things that I went through. How could I use those to help today? And so I went to Subway and I bought a couple sandwiches and I went to the park, found a couple homeless veterans, had lunch with them. And
there it started.
Voila!
Oh my gosh!
It was born that day.
That's something.
It was born that day. All right. So years and years of helping veterans. Is this you?
That's my dad.
That's your dad.
Oh my goodness. So in the family for
there
sure.
You go. Years and years of helping all the veterans, out there. Now you decided to open it up to everybody. So what's the inspiration behind all that?
So we decided that with all of the success we had with the veterans and people that would approach us and say, "Hey, I wish that we would have known about you, my son, my wife, anyone, my friend. If we could have come to you, we would have." And it was like, okay, listen, let's take everything that we learned in helping veterans and let's get out into the community, because even though we've made a significant impact in the veteran world, we want to make that same type of impact on the community, whether it's North Sac, South Sac, West Sac, doesn't matter, across the country, we don't care where you're at, reach out. Whether you're a veteran or not, reach out and we'll get you into, if not our facility, into one of our partner facilities where you're
That's
at.
Incredible.
That's great.
Yeah, really incredible. And for people that do want to take you up on that offer to call and start to look at services, what is it? How are they met over the phone? What's the process look like to get started? I'm sure that's a very vulnerable spot for people, whether it's their families or the veteran themselves. That's a vulnerable spot to really do, right? To pick up the phone, to reach out, ask for help. But I'm sure they're being received so well by your crew.
So it takes a degree of humility, right, to make that call. And it's one of the most difficult things that people do, because we're talking about change. We have to make that conscious decision for change, and change is the hardest thing that anybody does in their life. So if they get the courage, if you will, to make that phone call, we're very warm, we're receiving, we're friendly, and it's not about what we can do for you. It's not about you have to have what we have to give you. It's about come on over, let's hang out. We're a great bunch of people. We have fun. We take the worst situation and we work to make it better, and we make friends along the way. So if you're my friend, you're gonna be more open to listen to what I have to say.
Yeah.
And so we start with developing friendships on the community level.
Good stuff. You're on to something, man. And thank you not just for your service, your family, I mean, it sounds like everybody, but then giving your time and energy back to helping these people that obviously need the help and did so much for all of us in our country. So appreciate you for that.
So we all have a moral obligation to help the veterans, right? But we also have an obligation to our community to help those that are not veterans.
Sure.
And that's the purpose for what we're trying to establish today.
All right, well, come back and let's talk more, down the road here.
We will.
Definitely wasn't enough time, for sure.
Thank you for your service and thank you for everything you're doing. There's that information. America's Homeless Vets, now open to more than just vets, which is just fantastic. There's all the info. We'll be right back.